Hey, well, it's me. I just wanted to make a brief story on myself. But before I do that, I'm just going to have some of these. No, I want to explain some of my life. And tomorrow I'm going to make a video with my sister, and she's going to talk a little bit about her life. And, well, let's just say this part is about my sperm donor. This man has not earned the right to be called a father because he was such an ass-tastic piece of shit. So this morning, I was taking a crap, and I'm sitting down on the toilet. Okay, I should make a video for YouTube. What kind of video should I make? Oh yeah, speaking of crap, so I'm making this video about Lloyd Nye Meadors Jr. And I'm going to be telling my sister's story. I also know of a few other stories of him doing things that, well, it was not told to me that I can say it for this other person, so I'm not going to get into that. But my sister was sexually assaulted by my father, our biological father. Now, he hasn't done this only to females. He has done this to males, but he has not done this to me specifically. So, my butthole virginity is still intact. But, no, that's just, not that I have anything against people without butthole virginity. You can be gay all you like, I don't care. And those that aren't gay and had that taken from them, then I do feel for you. Anyway, no, my sperm donor, he was an abusive son of a bitch. Verbally, physically, mentally. He would do whatever he could to make you just kind of feel like you were just a piece of shit. And he did all of these things while under the guise of a Christian. So a lot of times at the court, after he had assaulted my sister, people are like, oh, he's a Christian, he couldn't do that. So, no, yes he can. Christians can do that just as well as anybody else. As a matter of fact, Christians and other believers tend to do it more than non-believers. Why? Because non-believers know that it's not a good idea to hurt other people. And believers tend to say, you know, God's going to forgive me for it anyway. I might as well go ahead and do it. So, which one is more moral? Nikki, stop it. Which one is more moral? Is it the non-believer who tries not to hurt people, generally? There are non-believers that are assholes. Or is it the believer who believes that, oh, I can beat my wife and then go back to church on Sunday and it'll be okay. God will forgive me. Which one's more moral? You know, I can't seem to quite figure that one out. But, no. The biggest reason why I hate my sperm donor, specifically, is because he has the same name as I. I am Lloyd Nye Meadors III. He is Lloyd Nye Meadors Jr., and he has forever made my name feel disgusting. I don't want to change my name. When I have a child, I eventually want my child, if it's a boy, maybe Lloyd Nye Meadors IV. But I want him to feel proud of the name. I want him to think good thoughts about the name. And so, no matter what happens, I'm going to do what I can to be the best person I can. And I'm going to do whatever I can to try and help other people. I had a little debate with a friend of mine on Facebook, and then followed up with a Google Hangout. And I was just telling him, there are some things in this world that have been corrupted by theists. Specifically, language. In the case of an agnostic versus an atheist. Because an agnostic is not in between an atheist and a theist. You have two choices. You have an atheist who believes, and a theist who does not believe. There is a Gnostic theist who knows and believes, agnostic theist who does not know but believes, an agnostic atheist who does not know and does not believe, or a Gnostic atheist who knows and does not believe. Specifically, he knows there is no God. But, no, back to my sperm donor. Of all the things that he has done, he has been physically abusive to me, my sister, my mother. He has been physically abusive, sexually abusive to my mother and my sister. And that's not all, but I can't get into that. And he has been verbally abusive. He has been mentally abusive. He's done a lot of things to hurt people. And, I remember one time, I was riding in the truck with him. I was still a little kid, and I picked my nose. And he slapped me as hard as he could, right upside the head. You think that's not quite that kind of an offense. But, no. Then I remember hearing from him another thing. If you're gay, I'm going to disown you. Because it was God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. You little shit. You raped a boy. On top of my sister. If anyone deserves to be disowned, it's you. So, Lloyd Nye Meadors Jr., if you ever see this video, and I hope you do, I just want you to know that your atheist son is married to a Japanese woman, by which Japanese would be the most hated race for you, because you always talk about Pearl Harbor. You never joined the military, but I had the balls to. So, yeah, you are just a bigoted asshole. And you know what? Lloyd Nye Meadors lives in eastern Washington State. If anyone wants to find him, I don't suggest that you kill him. As a matter of fact, I don't suggest that you hurt him. I just suggest you tell everybody who he is. And then he is a dog breeder in eastern Washington. If anyone wants to buy a dog, don't buy it from Lloyd Nye Meadors Jr., also known as Nye, also known as Don Meadows, also known as Ape. If you know this dog breeder, don't buy a dog from him. If he sexually abused people, he might just do that to dogs too. You might buy some kind of animal that's just disgusting. No. Actually, I don't think any animals are disgusting. I have 2 cats, 2 beautiful, wonderful cats. And, I wouldn't do anything to them. And I don't even think Nye would do anything to them. But my sperm donor does not deserve to get money from anybody. One of my uncles was kind of helping him out, and he said it's because it's the Christian thing to do. Forgive the guy. I cannot forgive him for what he's done to my family. I cannot forgive him what he has done to spoiling my name. I cannot forgive my uncle for forgiving him. So therefore I have disowned my uncle. Well, at least until he decides to wise up and stop messing with the shithead. But anyway, that's my video for today. Tomorrow I'm going to do a Google Plus hangout with my sister, and she's going to talk about what he did to her. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that, and I hope that you guys can understand a little bit about me, and I hope this makes somebody at least recognize Nye, recognize Ape, and tell him you're not getting my money for your dogs, or get the fuck out of my neighborhood, you sick fuck. That's what I want to do. I want him to go back to prison, because he went to prison before the laws about sexual offender registries were made. So therefore, yeah, that doesn't apply to him right now. And so I just want him to go away. You know, I have friends in that area, and I don't want to go anywhere near there, simply because of him. But anyway, that's my video, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And you guys do what you want to do with the information I gave you. And tomorrow I'm going to have a Google Plus hangout with my sister, and we're going to talk about what happened with her. So, until tomorrow, that is my video for today. And, you know, shitty things happen to good people, good things happen to shitty people. I just want some shitty things to happen to him, because he is a shitty person. You know, I had those mints in my hand this whole damn time. I haven't put them in my mouth yet. Anyway, yeah. Goku mints. Alright, so that's the end of my video. Bye.